chair of the NAIA Association of Student Athletes. We represent the 65,000 student athletes who compete at more than 250 colleges and universities in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. On behalf of all NAIA student athletes, I want to congratulate you and your team on your successful season. As student athletes, it's our ultimate goal to win a national championship, to prove that we are the best of the best. Your hard work has paid off and you're here to compete at the highest level of your sport. Enjoy the experience, good luck, and have fun.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
Welcome to the Buffalo Funds, NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship. It's the Fab Four from Kansas City, Missouri, in historic Municipal Auditorium. Good evening, everybody. This is Mark Miller. Game one. Mid-America Christian University of Oklahoma City punched their ticket to the finals, defeating Campbellsville, Kentucky, 93-89 in tonight's nightcap. It's the #1 overall seed, Georgetown, Kentucky, from Georgetown Tigers from Georgetown, Kentucky, trying to win another national championship. Their last one was in 2013 against local favorite Mid-America Nazarene University from Olathe, Kansas, about 25 miles from where I'm sitting here in downtown KC. Mid-America Nazarene defeated Oklahoma City in overtime, defeated William Jessup, and outscored Our Lady of the Lake to get to this Fab Four game. And Georgetown, Kentucky defeated Wayland Baptist, got past Arizona Christian by a deuce, and then handled William Penn with a big second half to get here in the Fab Four. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First for Mid-America Nazarene will be at guard Nick Surai, Jonas Page, who had 24 in the quarterfinal win on Saturday, Justin Randall, Gabriel Jordan, and Justin Jameson. For Georgetown, Jordan Green, Darian Burns, Noah Cottrell, who had a big 24-point second half in their win in the quarterfinals on Saturday, Tony Kimbrough, and center DeAndre McWhorter, and he has had a marvelous tournament. Again, Georgetown defeated Our Lady of the Lake, or actually defeated William Penn 99-80. Georgetown, Kentucky making their 17th appearance in championship quarterfinals, which marks the most appearances in NAIA history. Their 25th straight national championship appearance. Most wins in the championship with 64. Mid-America Nazarene University earned its second semifinal berth in the last 3 seasons with their win over Our Lady of the Lake. The game, the Pioneers just dominated the boards, out rebounding Our Lady of the Lake 47-21, included 14 on the offensive end that led to 18 second chance points, and they'll need to do that tonight. Usually your top seeded teams that are expected to be in this game, get pushed. Second round, I had the game at Georgetown, Kentucky, and Arizona Christian. Arizona Christian had 2 baskets, the ball lay up on the rim and couldn't go down, and lost by a deuce. Georgetown survived, won big, and now here they are on the doorstep of playing Mid-America Christian University for the title. Jump ball between McWhorter and Jameson, and it's won by Georgetown, heading left to right. White uniforms, orange striping down the pant. Red uniforms from Mid-America Nazarene University, and Andre McWhorter right where he is left off. He's got it early too. Into Randall, back out front to Jameson. Page on a 3, bullseye. Jonas Page had 24 in the quarterfinal win against Our Lady of the Lake. McWhorter tries to answer, and he does. Nobody's missed yet. It's 4-2. We've played just over 30 seconds. Sarai, number 5, is the heart and soul. He's the quarterback of this club. He's got the ball. Kimbrough comes out to find out exactly where Page is. He's too good a shooter. Sarai, left-handed dribble. Over to Page. Kicks in the corner. Back to the basket. Going to work is Jordan. His shot up. Go. Gabriel Jordan. So both teams have come out of the shoot on fire. 2 for 2. Kimbrough. Left-hander dribble. Crossover. Kicks over to Green on the left wing. Back out to McWhorter. To Noah Cochran. First team all-conference. Pass inside. Ball pick up and score. Darian Burns with the deuce. Cochran was first team all-Mid-South Conference player. Running one-hander, yes. Both teams on fire. That's what it was in the first game. In the win. By Mid-America Christian, then answering it is Green. For 3. 8-7, we haven't played. Actually, they're going to give Green a 2-point shot on that. Just a 2, it's 8-7. The Mid-America Christian University in Campbellsville, Kentucky were red hot to start that game. 55-44 at halftime. Page has it. Give and go to Randall, the basket. Curled around the rim, and that would not go. Point blank, that's been the only miss. Here comes Cockrell on the push to Kimbrough. Corner, Green, open 3. Hit the front of the rim, rebounded by Sarai. Sarai sees the court, pushes it down, hands it back up to Jamison. Turnaround jump shot. Up, good by Justin Randall. He's got it in. Back and forth we go. The Pioneers lead it 9-8. Rocky Lamar in his 30th year as head coach of Mid-America Nazarene University wants the pace. He wants to push tempo tonight. Cottrell over McWhorter, goes to work in between 2 defenders. Can't get it, gets his own rebound off the glass. Missed it, gets his own rebound again, goes up. Can't get it 3 times in a row. MNU did not foul him. McWhorter just couldn't finish. Pass inside to Jamison. Ball fake, turnaround jump hook, up and go. Jamison with the deuce, and it's 11-8 Pioneers. Pioneers put 90. Jump shot won't go. Pioneers put 95 on Our Lady of the Lake. They can put it in the basket. Out front with it is Jordan. Pull off quick jump along that baseline. In and out. That was halfway down for Randall. He couldn't get it to go. Here comes Green. Coast to coast. Layup up good. Jordan Green's got 4. It's 11-10. Pioneers by a point. Pioneers out of the Heart of America Athletic Conference. Again, their school is about 25 miles from downtown Kansas City. A lot of Pioneer fans have filled up Municipal Auditorium. Sarai in the left wing. Back out to Randall. Give and go to Jamison. Up good. Slip screen by Jamison. Tigers fell asleep, and it's 13-10. Cottrell still looking for his first 2 points of the game. He had a big second half in the quarterfinals, scoring 24 against William Penn in a 99-80 win. McWhorter back to the baskets, up and under, great move. Got Jamison up in the air, and McWhorter delivers. He's got 6. Here comes Page to the basket, gets a strip loose in the deck. Picked up by McWhorter, out to Burns. Burns on the push. Open 3, Kimbrough. In and out, rebounded by Jamison for MNU in their red uniforms. Sarai motions the players to get down 1-4 low. Jamison comes out top of the key. Inside Jamison, picked up by McWhorter. Contact, we're gonna have a pushing foul. That might be on McWhorter's. It's on McWhorter, his first, team foul number 1, first foul of the game. Bench will play a big part of this game. And Edson Avila, the junior 6'9" forward, is in for McWhorter. Also checking in Marshawn Arnold for MNU. Ball's going to be stripped 2-on-1. Pass ahead to the basket, to the goal. Can't finish the shot. was Raymond Baldwin, who just checked in for Georgetown. Pull up three, in and out. Rebounded by Avila. Kimbrough's got it. Picked up out front by Jordan Whelan. For the basket to the goal line, yes. Tony Kimbrough's got it due, so it's 14-13 Georgetown. Fast-paced game here, 14-18 to play in the opening half. Sarai, top of the key. Picked up there by Burns. Both teams have been man-to-man from the get-go. Winner gets Mid-America Christian University tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time for the national championship. Sarai out front with it. Over, open three. Whelan's on his way. Air ball. Rebounded by Cochran. Cochran still looking for his first 2 points to the basket. Behind the back, pull-up jump shot. Bingo. Noah Cochran. Up and good. Smooth stroke for number 4. Georgetown on a 6-0 run after trailing 13-10. Whelan's got it out front. Over to Sarai. They'll run around the perimeter. Look for attack on a dribble drive. The ball goes out of the hands, but ran down and picked up by Arnold. To Randall. To Whelan. Contact. Pull-up jump shot won't go. And clearing the rebound is Kimbrough. Georgetown will want to push. The Tigers will run the basketball. They like to pound it in because they've got the size. Kimbrough open three. Off the mark to the left side of the rim. Rebounded by Nick Sarai, the point guard for MNU. On the push over to Whelan. Attacks the basket from the right side. Gets a double team. Puts that. Goes up. Scored. Count it. Whelan, a nice job of splitting 2 defenders. Gets the deuce. The foul will go against on Kimbrough, his first. Take a look at that last basket. Opportunity to tie it up here with a free throw for Whelan. Trent Gilbert checks in. Only thing Gilbert's done this year is gone. Number 12 has gone 38 for 38 at the free throw line. 45% shooter from beyond the arc, and the free throw by Whelan's up and good. He's got 3, and it's 16-16 as we hit the 13-minute mark. Both these teams playing their 4th game in 5 days, and it doesn't look like their legs are weak at all. They look like they're both very strong and playing with a lot of energy. Troy Stewart's in the lineup, number 20. Into Avila, he goes to work, up and under, gets the shot rejected, but they're going to call it foul on Arnold. His first, team foul number 1 on MNU, Mid-America Nazarene University. Ball fake, used his body. Didn't really ball fake, but used his body to try to get position. But then got bailed out on the foul call. And Avila up the free throw line and off the mark. Key to advance, don't turn the ball over, hit your free throws. That's a good formula for success here for both these clubs that want to play tomorrow night, vie for a national championship. Avila, the junior, free throw up, missed them both. Rebounded by Arnold, the man that fouled him. Out to Sarai, he'll push it up with a purpose. Over to Page, doesn't need much room, shoot it and drain it. Page knew when he got that ball, he was going to go up the shot line and drain it, and he did, and draws the foul on Stewart. Up the shot line, and again, the defender went to the middle of the paint. Page flashed to a spot above the arc on the fast break in transition. Need to know where these shooters are if you're rooting for the Tigers. This Page is automatic. He's got 7, back to a 4-point lead, biggest of the game for either team. Cottrell out front with it. Page has the size advantage. Jump shot, count it, Cottrell. Noah Cottrell, baseline jumper. Let's see that one again. Cottrell's got 4 in the foul on Page, his first. Spin move, step back. Got the foul on the way up and counted. Bullseye. Second team foul on MNU. Avila will check out. McWhorter back in. McWhorter, first team. all Mid-South Conference player as well. Cottrell's free throw, yes. Cottrell with 5. It's a 1-point game. MNU 20, Georgetown, Kentucky 19. Over to Page. Picked up out front by Stewart. Inside Arnold. And McWhorter just rips down the rebound. Held his ground inside, no foul, and out to Cottrell. In the corner, Green goes to work. Ball fake to the paint, up and under. Can't get the shot to go, Stewart, but he's going to draw the foul. That's the second on Arnold, third team foul. As two players get ready to check in for MNU. No good by Stewart right now. 0 for 3. Check that. 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Arnold will check out along with Page for MNU. Randall and Jamison check back in for 30-year head coach Rocky Lamar. And another miss for Georgetown. 1 for 5 now. 1 for 5 at the line. Page on the right wing. And we're going to have a foul inside. That might be a go against Gilbert on a hold. It is on the sophomore, his first, team foul number 4, an off-ball hold. 11:44. MNU will throw it inbounds underneath their basket. Jamison back out to Sarai, picked up by Cottrell. Cutting Randall gets it at the top of the key. Kicks over to Whelan. Crossover dribble, gets a jump switch, goes to the basket, and they're going to call the foul inside. I think that's going to be on the floor against Green. Jordan Green, the freshman, his first, team foul number 5.
Also the Tigers 1, Jordan Green is his first. The team is 5th.
So Whelan will check out. Back in the lineup is Gabriel Jordan for MNU. Sarai's got it, looking two-man game over to Randall. Quick release from that corner, yes! Randall catch right up the shot line, drains it. Quick release for the junior. He's got 4, and it's 22-19. Cale Brubaker trying to get ready to check in. Cottrell forced it up and no. Lead around the rim, but McWhorter cleans up the miss. With an offensive stick back, he's got 8. Here comes Jordan, collision inside. Cottrell thought he got position, but no, they're going to call the block. Foul against Cottrell, his first, team foul number 6. Brubaker will check in, replacing Sarai. Kimbrough back in the lineup, replacing Stewart. You make the call on this last play. Actually, they're going to the foul after this, but there's the stick back by McWhorter. I don't think we saw all of that, but it was a bang-bang play. Inside to Jamison's, we're back to live action. Jump hook, Jamison way off the mark, rebounded by Green. Outlet pass to Gilbert, saves at the midcourt stripe. A marksman from the three-point line. Gilbert shoots him at 45%. Green in the left wing, tacks the basket, reverse layup up and good. Again, if you give up baseline, bad things happen to you. Green got it and scored it. 23-22, Tigers by a point. Brubaker, tough defense up by Gilbert. Get over the Page, and Tony Kimbrough is not going to give Page much room, but he did, and yes! Jonas Page, that was excellent defense. Doesn't need much room. Page drained it, got a little friendly roll from the iron, and it makes it 25-23 as we're near the 10-minute mark. Kimbrough to the basket. Ball is knocked away, back out McWhorter, 15-footer. Rims in and out, Jamison on the outlet. Length of the court pass to Randall. Randall up, lays it up and in. Textbook fast break. Randall runs the court well. The 6'7" junior forward, he's got 6, 27-23. Cottrell in the left wing, gets the screen, goes to the basket, up and under off the glass, no good. McWhorter gets the offensive rebound, goes up and draws the foul. Little two-man game there from the seniors, Noah Cottrell and Andre McWhorter. Foul on Jamison, his first, team foul number 4. Let's take a look at those last 2 baskets. Boy, that's not much room. Got a friendly roll and put it up and in on the 3 ball. And then the Outlet pass up and good as McWhorter hits the free throw. He's got 9 on the score by Randall. Sarai getting ready to jump off the bench for MNU. Chris Coffey is checked in as McWhorter misses the free throw. Coffey plays for Georgetown. 27-24, MNU by 3. To the basket, hitting the deck hard was Cale Brubaker. And that's on Cottrell. That's his second. That's his second at the 9:25 mark in the second half. Let's see how Chris Briggs, the 5-year head coach for the 32-3 Georgetown Kentucky Tigers. And I think we're going to get Darian Burns back in the lineup as Brubaker hits the first of 2. (28-24), 9:25 to play in the opening half. Brubaker, this one rattles out. McWhorter gets the rebound. Out to Kimbrough, and he takes it across the midcourt stripe with a left-handed dribble. To the basket, lowers his head, goes up, and they get it rejected. Taken away by Randall. Brubaker on the push. Jamison to the basket, to the goal, and fouled by McWhorter. That's the second foul on DeAndre McWhorter. 18 foul, but Jamison will go to the line, but credit the defensive work by Justin Randall to block that shot. Little up and under with the body and the hand. And now you may look for McWhorter and Cottrell both to have to exit here as Jamison hits the free throw. And they both do. As Edson Avila checks back in. Second opportunity by Jamison. This one crawls in. Jamison with 6. Note the time. 9:11. First half, 30-24. When both Cottrell and McWhorter went to the bench. Alley-oop inside. Pass a little too tall. Loose on the deck. It's going to be saved by MNU. That starts a break. Sarai down the middle of the court to the basket. Cut off by Coffey. Inside to Jamison underneath the basket. Missed the money. Rushed it a little bit. Couldn't put it in. Stewart's got it. Top of the key for Georgetown. Need to play at their bench now. To Coffey. Back out in the hands of Burns. Playing the point guard position for Cottrell. Cottrell and McWhorter both with 2 fouls here in the first half. Burns over to Stewart, looking for Avila inside. Then Stewart's going to take the three. It's going to be knocked away, and they're going to call a foul from the other side of the court. The official here called a block, that the ball was blocked. Rocky Lamar can't believe it. Foul is on Gabriel Jordan, his first. One official called a block. The far side official had another angle and called it a foul. So Stewart's going to shoot 3 and knocks the first one in. Rocky Lamar has a smile on his face as he's talking to one of the officials who called the block. Second one by Stewart is up and good. Just a different angle. So you have 3 officials. The trail official had it to block. The C official that plays in between had a different angle and caught it on the elbow. So Stewart makes all 3 free throws. Sarai kicks it into the deep corner to Jordan. He goes to work, draws a double team. Needs to throw it back out to Sarai. Turnaround jump shot. Randall no good. Back to the rebound in the hands of Jordan. Second opportunity for second chance points here for MNU. We're going to have a foul on Avila. Avila's first, team foul number 9 on the Tigers at the 8:05 mark. We'll take a timeout. 8:05 timeout called by the Tigers. 8:05 to play in the first half. MNU leads it 30-27. Let's take a look at the skill of Justin Randall. Really quick shot. He gets it up the shot line in a hurry and then has the ability to finish it off in the fast break. lays it in. And then Randall again from the left wing. Bingo. Splashed it in there. That's where we're at now. 30-27, 8:05 to play. Here in the first half, the winner gets Mid-American Christian University out of Oklahoma City. They were the 4 seed in the Dewar bracket. They knocked off Park University by a bucket. Defeated number 1 seed Iowa University. Cumberland's in the quarters, and Campbellsville, Kentucky in the Fab 4. If they were to play Georgetown, they'd be looking to beat 3 Kentucky teams in successive games to try to win a national championship. All right, back to action. 8:05 here in the first half, and Sarai had only 3 in the quarterfinal win over Our Lady of the Lake, but did everything else. He was in double figures with assists, and Sarai puts it up and in. Just a 62% free throw shooter for this senior. 31-27. Biggest lead of the game by either team has been 4 points. And that's what the Pioneers are up now, trying to make it 5. Sarai does. Sarai with 2, and it's 32-27. Again, Noah Cottrell and DeAndre McWhorter went to the bench with 9:11 left. 30-20. It was 30-24 at that time. Coffey to Kimbrough in the corner. Goes baseline. They're going to get a blocking foul on Jonas Page. That's his second. Team foul number 6. It'll stay with the Tigers underneath their basket. Let's take a look at that last foul again. Cannot give up baseline. A little too high. He get bent over enough to get slide to get to that baseline. He's called with a foul, and he'll take a seat. Whelan will check back in for MNU. Burns gives it to Stewart. He'll walk into the center of the rings. Out to Kimbrough. High screen, maybe give and go. Kimbrough needs to get rid of it or give it up. Gives it over to Stewart. He'll attack the paint. Back to Avila. Nice give and go. Edson Avila knew exactly what to do. Made the pass, cut to the basket. Randall to Jordan. Back to the basket. Stays in the lane. Goes up with the right hand. Puts it up and in. Gabriel Jordan, the sophomore. 6'2" guard. He's got 6. 34-29. Back to that 5-point margin. 7:07 to play. Kimbrough to the basket. Walk with it. An extra step. Trying to get position. Trying to get to that low left block to put it up with the left hand off the glass. And he walked with it. Second turnover. Ball is knocked away into the hands of Marshawn Arnold and back out to Sarai. And the Pioneers will reset it. Too high, too low. To Jordan. Sarai. Alley-oop to Randall, and Avila saw it coming and knocked it away, but into the hands of MNU. Sarai, crossover. Gives it to Marshawn Arnold. Goes up and scores it. Marshawn Arnold just brute force, put it up and in. 36-29, biggest lead of the game at 7 for MNU. Burns gets his strip, gets it back. Puts up a running one-hander off the right glass, up and good. Darian Burns is 4, and what again, Chris Briggs, the coach of Georgetown, is just trying to stay in. And a great defensive play by Coffey. That starts transition. Here comes Kimbrough. Back to Burns. To the baseline, cut off there, and he's going to be a reach-in foul called against MNU. Nick Sarai. That's his first, team foul number 7. That'll send the Tigers to the free throw line.
Fouls on the Tigers. First fouls on the Pioneers. 5 next his first team
Free throw up, good by Burns. 36-32, 6:02 to play. Here in the first half, in the second Fab 4 game. MNU on the pit, push, Whelan, some way, somehow, ends up in the camera bay nearly, and Whelan put it up and in. Jordan Whelan with 5. 38-32, Stewart tries to answer and does. Big shot by the freshman, Troy Stewart. 38-35, back to a 3-point game. The Tigers again playing well without their 2 stars sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Whelan goes to work, draws contact up and good. Whelan trying to take over. Alexander Zikovic is in the lineup. Number 45, and he's picked up Avila on the switch. And then we're going to have a reach-in foul. And that's going to go against Zikovic. That'll be his first. And it'll send Stewart to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Stewart's got 6, averages 9.6 points a game. Free throw up, good. Stewart with 7. Again, it was 30-24 with 9:11 left when Cottrell and McWhorter went to the free throw line, or went to the sidelines because of foul trouble. Second one bounced all around and then went in for Stewart. And since then, Georgetown has held right in there. Actually, they've gained 3 points with McWhorter and Cottrell sitting on the bench, and Chris Briggs couldn't be happier with that. Still just inside of 5 minutes to play. Over to Jordan in the left wing, right in front of us. Gets a high screen, pulls up. He's going to take that jump shot and buries it right in the face of Jordan Green. Jordan's got 8. Randall getting ready to check back in for Rocky Lamar's team. Making their second Fab Four appearance in the last 3 national championships. Georgetown trying to win another title. Their last one they won in 2013. Green. Back out front to Stewart as Green ties the shoe in the right wing. Gets it back, now he's going to shoot it, and missed it. Skying for the rebound is Whelan. He'll push it up with the left hand. Maybe got away with the carry. The referee said it was just a high dribble with the right hand. Nice non-call there. Over to Whelan. Back to Jamison. He's come back in for Zikovic. Inside to Jamison. Goes to work. Jump hook. They're going to get a foul against Raymond Baldwin. His first team foul, number 10. But Jamison will go to the line to shoot a pair with 3:49 to play here in the first half. 42-37 MNU. The Heart of America Athletic Conference. They call it the Hack in this area. They lead at 42-37. Free throw up and off the back of the rim. So Hudson Welty will check out. Randall checks back in for MNU. Free throw up and good by Jamison. Just a junior. This MNU team starts 3 juniors and a sophomore. The only senior is the point guard, Sarai. 4 seniors come off the bench. Green along the baseline. Going against Randall off the left hand, off the left glass. Couldn't get it to go, and Sarai gets the rebound. They'll push it up the court, a 6-point margin. Sarai. What a move inside by Nick Sarai. Sarai got the defense going to the left, kind of back to the right, put it off the glass. It's an 8-point game. Tigers need a strong 3:10 left here. Kimbrough over to Burns. Back to Stewart, thought about a 3. Kicks it down to Kimbrough, goes along baseline, gets a double team. Needs to get it out of the hands, and does, into the hands of Burns, and he scores. Look what I found. Burns put it up with the right hand and scored. How did that pass? That was a magic trick there. Great feed, and Burns delivered. On the drive, off the glass, count it, and there's a foul. No, offensive foul. Check that. Wipe that basket off. They're going to call that on Gabriel Jordan. Referee didn't immediately go to the back of his head with the offensive foul, so I thought maybe it was the bucket. Let's see it here, but no, clearly the right call. Sitting waiting for him there was Baldwin. Player control foul. Brubaker will check in, replacing Gabriel Jordan. Bang, bang call, but there is no doubt about it. Baldwin was there to take the charge. 2:39 to play. Cochran is back in. Warder stays on the bench. Cochran for three. Hits the front of the left. Outlet pass to Randall. To Brubaker. Wheeling to the top of the key to Sarai. Sarai looks over his head coach. Rocky Lamar wants motion. Runs some clock, 2:16. Pioneers lead by 6. Out to Randall to Sarai. Back to Brubaker for three. No! And we're going to have a foul inside. See who they're going to call that on. I think they're going to call it on number 24, Edson Avila, his second. Double bonus, and though Jamison will go back to the line to shoot. He is 3 for 4 at the line, making 3 for 5 as he misses the front end. Second opportunity for Jamison. Missed them both. Avila gets the rebound. 6-point game as we near the 2-minute mark. Ryan Garcia has checked in for MNU. Pioneers go deep. Deep bench. And we're going to have a foul against MNU. Cochran trying to get open along that baseline. And that's right on Garcia. His first. That's team foul number 10. Both teams in the double bonus for the last minute 56. Cochran to the line as Brubaker gets ready to check back in the lineup as Cochran drains the free throw. Garcia will check out. Cochran's been held to 6. But Cochran scored 23 in the second half in the win over William Penn in the quarterfinals. Cochran's second one. This one rattles out, a rare miss. David Nelson's in the lineup here for MNU as Rocky Lamar is playing a lot of young men here in the first half. Going deep to his bench. .40, minute 37 to play. Back out to Nelson. Over to Randall. Inside to Whelan. 3 on the shot clock. Whelan shot no good, and then jammed in with the left hand. Look what I found, Justin Jamison says. Nobody blocked me out. Payday. Put it in with the left-handed tomahawk. 47-40, minute 15 to play. Cochran goes to work to the basket, then Randall swats it away. Good help side defense. Both these teams have been scouted. Let's take a look at that last dunk. There's the shot, no good, but then where did Mr. Jamison come away from? Put it up and in. Foul was on Avila. Trying to get position, no foul, no foul, just trying to get position. Out front is Stewart, open 3-ball off the right side of the basket. Hit the backboard, but then a follow shot up and good. Offensive stick back up and good by Burns. He's got 9, 47-42, inside 50 seconds. 47-46, Sarai to Jamison, going to work. Spin move, left hand, no good, but they're going to call a foul. Chris Briggs wants the definition on that. Exactly what went on. Foul will be on Baldwin, his second. MNU has 10 fouls in this half, 12 on Georgetown. Both teams been very aggressive. 22 fouls called here in the first half, and Jamison back to the line to shoot some more. Two-shot foul, 42.4 seconds left. Free throw up and good. Jamison with 10. 48-42, 6-point margin. MNU has held the lead most of the first half. Jonas Page getting ready to check back in. Second one by Jamison, rattles out, and rebounded by Baldwin. He'll bring it up the court himself across the midcourt stripe. Hands it off to Cochran. Between the leg dribble, motions for a high pick. Cochran with the right hand. Looking for Avila, maybe give him a high screen. Calling out directions, 12 seconds, 23 on the game clock. Cochran goes to work, and he's going to draw the foul on Jamison. That's Jamison's second. That's not what Rocky Lamar wanted his 6'10" junior center to get a foul 30 feet from the basket. But Cochran drew that foul. Now he'll have a chance to cut 2 off this lead with 2 free throws. Cochran up, yes. Cochran with 7. Kimber will check in, replacing Stewart for Georgetown. So will be Jordan Green checking in. Jamison will check out. Page will check in. Along with David Nelson will stay in the game for MNU. Cochran's free throw up. This one rattles out. 2 for his last 4 for the 88% free throw shooter. 48-43 inside of 12 seconds. 11, 10, shot clock turned off. 48-43, Sarai goes to work. Gets a high screen. He'll go to the basket. Nelson fakes, jump shot at the buzzer, no good, and we're at halftime. We've played 20. One of these teams advances to the national championship game. And through 20, the Pioneers from MNU, Mid-American Nazarene University, lead at 48-43. Leading scorers here as we look at some of the highlights of the first half. Mid-American Nazarene led in scoring a balanced attack. Justin Jamison with 10, 10 for Jonas Page, 8 for Gabriel Jordan, and 7 for Jordan Whelan. For the Georgetown, Kentucky Tigers, 9 for DeAndre McWhorter, though he went to the bench with 9-11 left with 2 fouls. 7 for Noah Cottrell, 9 for Darian Burns, and 8 for Troy Stewart. 48-43. You're listening to a live broadcast of the Fab Four. Second game, Mark Miller from Municipal Auditorium.
An athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at... Is a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase, student athlete, has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
My name is Marcus Walker. I was All-State, won a state championship, a high school All-American, and played college and pro ball. I play because I love the game. I grind to be the best. I sweat because I put in work. I'm strong because I believe. When I want to bring it before game time, I come to the house that college basketball built, the CBE. No matter your skill, take it to another level. Elevate your game right here at the College Basketball Experience at Sprint Center.
Well, I mean, there's different types of tomatoes. You're going to have the type that goes...
We all have goals, and now there's a smarter way to save for them. With the U.S. Bank Start Smart Savings Program, when you save $500 in 1 year, you'll get an extra $50. Plus, you'll get a 1% bonus up to $50 on all net gas and grocery purchases with your U.S. Bank debit card. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Let's take a trip to the edge of the night to put our footprints all over the world. Leaving footprints all over the world.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Get in the game at playnaia.org.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
Let's take a trip to the edge of the night to put our footprints all over the world. Leaving footprints all over the world.
Well, I mean, there's different types of tomatoes. You're going to have the type that goes...
We all have goals, and now there's a smarter way to save for them. With the U.S. Bank Start Smart Savings Program, when you save $500 in 1 year, you'll get an extra $50. Plus, you'll get a 1% bonus up to $50 on all net gas and grocery purchases with your U.S. Bank debit card. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
My name is Marcus Walker. I was All-State, won a state championship, a high school All-American, and played college and pro ball. I played because I love the game. I grind to be the best. I sweat because I put in work. I'm strong because I believe. When I want to bring it before game time, I come to the house that college basketball built, the CBE. No matter your skill, take it to another level. Elevate your game right here at the College Basketball Experience at Sprint Center.
In basketball, sound fundamentals and a well-thought-out game plan can mean the difference between reaching your goals or falling short. The same goes for investing. The Buffalo Funds are a family of no-load mutual funds based on sound investing fundamentals designed to help you reach your long-term goals. The fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses must be considered carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other important information about the Buffalo Funds, and it may be obtained by visiting buffalofunds.com. Read it carefully before investing.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at NAIA.org.
20 minutes will decide the second of the finalists of the Fab Four in the national championship game. Mid-America Christian University punched their ticket, 93-89 winners over Campbell's Kentucky in Game 1. Game 2, MNU leads #1 overall seed Georgetown, Kentucky 48-43. Let's look at some halftime stats. MNU 18-31 from the field. They really shot it well, and so did Georgetown, Kentucky, just under 50%. 3 for 6 from beyond the arc for MNU. The Pioneers just 1 for 7 for Georgetown. Free throws 9 for 14, 10 for 18. Both teams at 19 boards. Balanced scoring. Justin Jamison has 10. Jonas Page 10 for the Pioneers, who have the basketball to start the second half. 9 for McWhorter and 9 for Burns. Jump shot won't go by Jamison. McWhorter did not play the last 9 and 11 of the first half of those 2 fouls. Green back out front. It's Randall, Jamison, Sarai, Page, Jordan from Mid-America, McWhorter, Cottrell, Green, Gilbert, and Burns. Check that Stewart for Georgetown. McWhorter forces it up. Contact, nothing called. Outlet pass. Here comes the Pioneers on the push. Nice ball fake. Shot off the glass. Couldn't get a tip try. No good by Randall. Both these teams came out scorching to start the first half. Biggest lead was 8 in the first half by MNU. 1-point lead for Georgetown, the Tigers. Cottrell gets a double team, works around, it goes to the basket, up, shot no good, partially deflected by Jamison. That starts the transition. Here comes Sarai, little push off, nothing called, and Sarai puts it up and in. Sarai's got 6. Jordan Green was kind of looking around going, wait a minute, he dribbled right at me and put his right arm on me, but nothing called. Back to a 7-point lead. Inside to McWhorter, going to work. Inside, draws a double team up and fouled by Jamison. You're going to see a big dose here of DeAndre McWhorter. Fouls on Jamison. Let's look at that last play. Here's what I'm talking about. Dribbles right over. Just a little contact there that goes up and scores. No harm, no foul. 2 shots by McWhorter as Jamison picked up his 3rd foul. First team foul on MNU. McWhorter, yes. McWhorter for 10 now, into double figures. 50-44. Georgetown trying to win another title. Their last was in 2013. #1 seed, overall seeds have not done well in this tournament, in this championship lately, as McWhorter hits them both. In fact, this year will be the 8th different team to win the title. Nobody's repeated in the last 8 years now. That's just how tough these championships are. The toughest championship tournament in the country. Stolen by Kimbrough. Highlight time. Bingo. Slam dunk. Kimbrough. He's got 4, but it's a 3-point lead. Georgetown trying to turn up the defensive pressure here. Sarai into Jamison. Shot partially deflected by McWhorter. Into the hands of Green to Burns, and racing across the midcourt stripe. Into McWhorter. Back to Burns. Rips it away from Sarai. Cottrell for 3. Bullseye! Noah Cottrell, he's got 10. 7-0 run for MNU. We're tied at 50. Tigers have come out strong in the second half. And it starts in the defensive end. Page for 3, leaves it short. McWhorter rips down the board, keeps it alive into the hands of Green to Burns, and they'll bring it up the court. The winner gets MACU tomorrow night. Mid-America Christian University in Oklahoma City. Cottrell to the baseline, pull up 3, bullseye! Noah Cottrell! He had 23 in the second half. Sarai's shot, yes! Sarai's got 8, and Rocky Lamar wants a timeout, a full timeout. Cottrell's come out on fire. He had 7 at halftime, 13 now on back-to-back threes. Rocky Lamar wants to settle his team down. Let's look at Cottrell's last 3. Again with Cottrell, he's a scorer, not a shooter. A scorer, there is a difference. The times you think Noah Cottrell shot that shot growing up in his backyard. Take a look at that previous 3 before the Cottrell trifecta. Good hustle there by Burns. There's Cochran again for 3. Georgetown's come out with the purpose here. 53-52, up by a point. They've got the ball. 17:06 to play. For the field, Georgetown now 19 for 38 at 50%, and over 50% is MNU, 20 for 37. Again, this is these teams' 4th game in the last 5 days. But like in the first game between Campbellsville and Mid-America Christian University, you couldn't tell it. MNU, Mid-American Nazarene, about 25 miles from here. Their women's team is in the Final 4 in Independence, Missouri, which is not far from where I'm sitting at here in downtown Kansas City. And they're getting their pen now as well against, I believe, Pikesville. Cottrell to McWhorter, high on the top of the key to Jordan Green. Cottrell running him off the screen, works the 2-man game. Cottrell pull-up jump shot, yes. Noah Cottrell feeling it. He's got 15. Design play. Got him free, and Cottrell with 8 in the second half. He had 7 in the second and the first half. Sarai with the basketball. Georgetown, Kentucky by 3. And an offensive foul. Cottrell draws down. Gabriel Jordan put out his left arm and got a player control foul. His 3rd, team foul number 2. Rocky Lamar doesn't like it. Kimbrough brings it up. Kimbrough, top of the key, high screen by McWhorter. Goes to the basket, to the rim, off the glass and in. Tony Kimbrough with 6. Late to the court pass. Nice hustle down the court of the defensive end. Pull-up jump shot won't go. Tip try no good. Rebounded by Green. Up to Burns on the push. Cottrell to the corner. 3-ball deep corner. Hits the side of the rim. That would have brought the house down for the Tiger. 5-point lead. To the basket. No good on the shot by Jordan. A 14-2 run. It was 48-43 at halftime. Georgetown has come out cooking. To the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Gabriel Jordan. Trying to get who that last foul was on. Jordan hits the first one. He's got 9. That might have been on Kimbrough. That's his 2nd. Team foul number 1. This one's off the mark. Green gets the rebound. Out to Cottrell. Hands it off to Kimbrough, and he'll walk it down the court. Across the timeline. Whelan getting ready to check in for MNU. He had a nice first half with 7 points. Back to Kimbrough. Tries to split 2 defenders. Gets it to Cottrell. Kicks it off to Green. 3-pointer. Right wing. No good. Burns gets the rebound. Stick back up and go. Green just beat Sarai to the basketball. Put it up and in. He's got 11. Sarai tries to answer. Gets his shot rejected by Burns. Burns on the push. Coast to coast. Layup up. No good. McWhorter gets him, but gets a strip by Sarai. And then taken away by Cottrell. Sarai then picks his pocket and gets the ball back. Player control foul they're going to get on Gabriel Jordan. That's Jordan's 4th foul. Team foul number 3, but his 4th foul. Whelan will come in for him. Look at this sequence of play and action here. Steal, another steal. And then down the court, and a big-time player control foul. Green was there, had established position, and Jordan ran him over. That's the 4th foul on sophomore Gabriel Jordan as he heads to Rocky Lamar's bench. 14:55 to play. 59-53 second half. Georgetown by 6. Cottrell inside to McWhorter, going to work. Inside, can't score it. And the foul is going to go against Jamison. That's his 4th. That's a big turn of events. Let's watch this foul again. I'll check that. Not on Jamison. They're going to wave that on Randall. As you can see the power of DeAndre McWhorter. Taking it to the paint. Warder's free throw off, good. He's got 12. Cottrell's got 15. So Jamison will check out. And Marshawn Arnold will check in. 60-53, biggest lead of the night for Georgetown. Like that little shimmy that McWhorter does when he goes up to shoot the free throw. A little shimmy up and net. Timeout, good timeout here for Chris Briggs. Georgetown, Kentucky fans on their feet across the way from where I'm sitting here on Press Row. 61-53. Let's take a look at Noah Cottrell, this fabulous senior. Step back, three, bang. Cottrell doesn't need much room. A three-point scorer. Marksman, one more for Noah Cottrell. Here it comes. On the drive, got separation and raised it. For the first 5 minutes and 13 seconds of the second half, Georgetown has outscored MNU 18-5. Mid-American Nazarene did not get the separation they were looking for when Cottrell and McWhorter went to the bench at the 9-11 mark in the first half. Their MNU was up by 6, but could not expand that lead, and only led by 5 in the first half. That was a big last 9 minutes for Georgetown, for their subs to come in and keep it close. Now McWhorter's back in with just 2 fouls. Cottrell with 2 fouls, and they're on fire. Let's see how MNU coming out of that timeout that Georgetown called. Sarai's got the basketball in the hands of Page. Back to Randall, to Sarai on the left wing. Trying to get Page open. They'll switch screens. Cottrell on Whelan. To the basket, to the rim, then rejected by McWhorter on the help side defense. McWhorter slid from the left to the right block, got that right hand up and rejected the shot. 14:24 to play. They'll man this, look for them to switch low screens. Back to Sarai. Goes to work to the basket, to the rim. Shot no good, loose on the deck. Loose ball and rebounded by Whelan. Page is going to force up a 3, and they're going to call a foul on Kimbrough. Tough foul there on Kimbrough. The shot was way, way short. But Kimbrough got a hand on it. Now Page has a chance to make free throws, and he missed the first one. The 76% free throw shooter. An outstanding three-point shooter. 40% on the season, at 24 in the win last night in the quarterfinals against Our Lady of the Lake. And Page missed them both. That time he was on the release, he was backing up from the free throw line. Got to stay with that shot. Third opportunity. Page up, and this one rattles in. Page has got 11, 61-54. Over to Kimbrough, whose dad played at the University of Louisville. He'll walk it across the court, midcourt stripe with the left-handed dribble. Picked up out front by Whelan. Running Cottrell off a screen. Gets over the right wing. Looking two-man game to Kimbrough. Cottrell pulls up, jump shot, rattles in and out. That was halfway down. Whelan gets the rebound. Loses the ball at Page. Regroups it. Sarai goes to the basket with the right hand. Air ball. Cottrell had it, but then Sarai picks up the loose ball in the paint, takes it back out to the top of the key with 13:40 to play. Kimbrough on the switch. Sarai, left-hander won't go. Fight for the board in the hand of McWhorter. Cottrell has these races right in front of me. Back to Green. Green to Burns. Ball fake. Shot up good. Darian Burns with 13 on a great feed by Jordan Green. That's a 9-point lead for Georgetown. Tigers. As McWhorter signals to the bench that he needs a blow. And getting off the bench is Edson Avila. Whelan on the right wing, centers it back out the top of the key. Over to Sarai on the left wing. Looking for an entry pass, gets it into Marshawn Arnold. Back to the basket, goes up, contested shot up, turns around the rim and no good, but they're going to get a foul on Whelan over the back of Cottrell. First foul on Whelan. 5th team foul on MNU. 2 fouls whistled in the second half in the first 7 minutes on Georgetown. Great box out that time by Noah Cottrell. Got Whelan up in the air and just laid on the back at number 4. And with 13 minutes, we've played 7. The winner moves on to the national championship game tomorrow night. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time is the scheduled tip-off. Avila's come in for McWhorter. Over to Stewart, he's in the lineup. Kimbrough in the deep wing. Takes it to the paint, kicks it over. Green for 3, hits the side of the rim, and ripping down the rebound is Whelan, taken away from Avila. There comes Whelan on the push to the drive. Shot up, no good. Sidestep Cottrell, but couldn't get it to go. Stewart has it, here comes Georgetown to the push. Kimbrough to the baseline. Teardrop, yes! The left-hander, the floater from the left baseline for Kimbrough, and he's got 8. And then the pass out of bounds is knocked away by Georgetown. And MNU wants to think about it. They're going to call a timeout. Take a look at that last basket. That was, TK, Tony Kimbrough. Let's also take a look at Darian Burns. Ball fake. Best play in basketball, folks, is the ball fake. Up and good. So it's an 11-point lead. Tiger Nation, you have come out in force here. You see Burns just doing the work. And a strong second half, a strong 7.5 minutes here for Georgetown. They've seen their lead balloon to 65-54. A 22-4 run by Georgetown has catapulted the Tigers to this 11-point lead. Can MNU withstand the surge like a tidal wave? They need stops and some points. Ton of time left, 12:16 to go. Randall inbounded, still looking for his first points of the second half. MNU's offense has gone cold, and they're going to have a foul inside. Off ball. That'll go against Raymond Baldwin. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 3 on Georgetown. Into Whelan. Back out to Brubaker. Back to Whelan on that left wing. Cottrell's picked him up. Again, Cottrell playing with 2 fouls. Forced a 3-ball in and out, but then getting his own rebound, putting it up and in. Jonas Page shot it, followed it, got his own rebound and put it up and in. He's got 13. Big bucket there for MNU, the Pioneers. Cottrell right in front of us, directing traffic. Goes to the middle of the key in between the rings. Then the ball's going to be knocked away. A fine defensive play by Randall on Baldwin. Opportunity here to cut into that lead. Arnold shot inside, score. Marshawn Arnold's got 4. McWhorter gets off the bench immediately for Georgetown, Kentucky. 4-0 run makes it 65-58. Gilbert goes to the basket. Left-hander shot, yes. Trent Gilbert, steady performer. He's got 2. Whelan to the basket, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the drive by Whelan. Beyond Stewart, his second, team foul number 4. Let's look at that last block. That was all Justin Randall. And then a great move inside by Arnold. You get it that deep in the paint, you're putting the defense in a bad spot. Back in is Justin Jamison playing with 3 fouls. Brubaker. Sarai gets a blow here on Rocky Lamar's bench. Pass is errant, but they're going to call a foul, a pushing foul on Troy Stewart, his 3rd. Team foul number 5. So both teams have 5 team fouls with 10:54 to play. 67-58, 9-point lead. Jamison will let him take that shot. Brubaker, top of the key. Inside to Randall, jump hook, no good. Cottrell does a great job of blocking out, and they're going to get this on Cottrell. Let's take a look at that. There's the missed jump hook. Cottrell looked like he sealed and walked. What they teach is block out and then walk out. Walk your man from the basket. Referee didn't see it that way. 16 foul, 3rd on Cottrell with 10:45 to play. Right in bounds to Jamison, going to work. Jump hook, and they're going to get a foul inside. That might go against. I think they're going to get Avila, his 3rd. Team foul number 7, though. 3 quick fouls on Georgetown. So now the Tigers are going with a bigger lineup. They've got Avila and McWhorter in the lineup at the same time as Kimbrough takes a blow, and Jamison misses the free throw for MNU. 10:40 to play, 67-58. Tigers by 9, trying to get a date in the finals tomorrow against Mid-America Christian University. 2 misses, but then rebounded by Randall. Another opportunity. Page for 3. Wouldn't go, and Cottrell gets the defensive rebound for Georgetown, Kentucky. Cottrell to the baseline. Attacks the paint, goes up. He's going to draw the foul. Cottrell's a 6'3" senior guard and can get it to the rim as good as any guard in this championship. Foul go against Jonas Page, his 3rd, team foul number 6. So you can see Cottrell. Be a guard and drive it in. You've got to absorb pressure, or you've got to absorb contact, rather. Cottrell up and good. He's got 16, and be able to finish at the same time, or get to the free throw line and then knock down the charity tosses. And Cottrell does that pretty well. He's missed a couple tonight, but he's at 88%, and this one rattles out. Cottrell missed 3 tonight. He's 4 for 7, and that doesn't happen very often for the 88% free throw shooter. Inside to Page. Ball hawked over there by Stewart. Page, one-on-one, pull-up jump shot. Hits the front of the rim, and they're going to get Jamison maybe with his 4th foul. If that's true, that's a big blow against MNU. That's his 4th, and it's a 1-and-1. Team foul number 7. That's a big foul, as you can see there on the replay. As Marshawn Arnold gets ready to check in for Rocky Lamar, MNU team along with Hudson Welty. So Randall will check out along with Jamison. Down 10, 10:07 to left in the second half, and Jamison will go to the bench. McWhorter has played the second half without picking up that 3rd foul. Free throw up and good by Gilbert. I've been waiting to do this all tournament. Gilbert's now 39 of 39. Did I jinx him? Free throw up? No. 40 for 40 at the free throw line this season for Trent Gilbert. Doesn't shoot a lot of them, but it's ice when they go in. Wheeling to the basket, off the glass, no good. Tip try, no good. Still losing. Kimbrough gets the defensive rebound. I think Kimbrough took a shot in the face, kind of trying to shake it off as he comes across the midcourt stripe. And they're going to have a stoppage to play as Kimbrough took a pretty good whack up near the, it looks like maybe near the right eye. Let's take a look at it here, see where he got hit on that, going for that defensive rebound. Nice job of not fouling by Avila. As Kimbrough goes up, loose ball. And somewhere in the melee there, got hit in the face. Stewart will replace Kimbrough as he heads to the bench. Get his, near his, maybe his bridge of his nose or his eye. That had to sting. 70-58. What a turnaround of events here. In the backcourt, and Cochran will run it down. And he'll walk it up the court. 20 in the shot clock, 9:45 in the game clock. Tigers by 12. McWhorter. High screen, pick and roll. Nothing there. Kicks it over to Avila. Looking a little high-low game. Into McWhorter. Back to the basket, off the glass. No good. Gets his own offensive rebound and then missed the dunk. Avila gets it, and he's going to get stripped and fouled. Again going Avila and McWhorter. It'll be a 1-on-1. Foul will go against Hudson Welty. His first. Team foul number 8.
1-on-1. White, go ahead if you want it. Straight in.
So the line to shoot a 1-on-1 will be Avila. Big free throws here. Hits the back of the rim, goes up about 2.5 feet and right back through. Avila with 9 and a 13-point margin. That's the biggest lead of either team here. And on a 28-10 run to start this second half. Second free throw, good. Avila got them both. He's got 4 points for Avila. Inside, Marshawn Arnold, nice ball fake, but then just rejected by Avila. Cottrell's got it, across the court. Stewart, top of the key. Keeps his dribble. Tries to go baseline, up and under off the glass, wouldn't get it to go, and rebounded by Marshawn Arnold. MNU on the push, length of the court pass, up and good. That was Jordan to Arnold, and Arnold has 6. 72-68, 50 to play here in the second half. Cottrell to Stewart. Have not seen Kimbrough. Stays on the bench. And then knocked out of bounds by Nick Surratt, the senior.
Hey, right there.
Cottrell will throw it in. Gets it to Stewart. Top of the key. Stewart to the basket, to the rim. Shot no good, but tip up and good. Avila, he's got 6. Chris Briggs went to the bigger lineup here in the second half, midway through. Ball fake by Welty, excuse me. Gives it to Whelan, to the basket, up and under. Went up and under the outstretched arms of DeAndre McWhorter. And Whelan put it up and in, and he's got 9 and timeout MNU. Let's take a look at that last play. Little nice move there. McWhorter did the right thing by not fouling, just tried to contest with a dribble drive to the basket. Let's take a look at that last block as well. I don't know if we have that for you or not. Here it is. Ball fake, up, and then Avila says, not in the house. Then that started the fast break. Strategic move by Chris Briggs. Going to Avila and McWhorter. McWhorter 6'8", Avila 6'9", Avila a junior. Cottrell to Stewart in backcourt. Contact, nothing called. She'll bring it across the court, back in the hands of Cottrell. Top of the key. Cottrell to the basket. Kicks it back out. It's going to be stolen, but then ran down and off the leg, though, of Troy Stewart. Turnover against Georgetown, Kentucky. Burns will check in for Stewart. Cottrell will check out. Kimbrough comes in to give Cottrell a blow. Cottrell might have taken one in the face as well as he's usually going to seek assistance from the trainer. 74-62, 7:49 to play. With the basketball is Jordan. Crossover, gets his dribble back. Off to Sarai. Sarai to the basket. Fade away. Jump shot off the glass up and good. Nick Sarai's got 10. 74-64 with 7.5 to play. MNU with 3 timeouts left. Georgetown has 4. As Justin Randall getting ready to check back in for the Pioneers. Inside to McWhorter, and drawing the charge is Marshawn Arnold. That's McWhorter's 3rd foul. I'll let you folks decide what that was. Kind of hooray for Hollywood. That might have won an Academy Award that time, but it went the way of the Pioneers. Randall's jumper, bingo! Justin Randall's back in the lineup. It's an 8-point game as we near the 7-minute mark. And I think Georgetown wants a timeout. Kimbrough comes across the midcourt stripe and calls timeout. And a game of runs. MNU fans up on their feet. Take a look at that last play. Here's Randall. It's kind of a curl cut. Got a tremendously quick release. Put it up and in. And it's 74-66 with 6:57 to play. In our first game tonight in the Fab Four, Mid-America Christian University defeated Campbellsville University out of Campbellsville, Kentucky, 93-89. 30 points for Devontae Reed, the outstanding junior forward. And playing in his last collegiate game was Sekou Harris for Campbellsville. He also poured in 30. Alan Jordan had 25, but that game was 11-point halftime lead for Mid-America Christian. Campbellsville came back, took the lead, but couldn't hang on to it. There's a drive by Whelan. See some of the highlights from today's game, kind of from the second game, focusing on Whelan. This young man has a bright future for MNU. Jordan Whelan. He's had a nice year. 74-66, 6:54 to play. Cochran stays on the sideline, though he's sitting next to his coach. Looks like he could come back in. Back to Gilbert. Over to Kimbrough. Kimbrough to the basket. Pull-up jump shot off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Draws contact. Avila can't get it to go. A couple of 2 or 3 point blank misses. Rebounded by MNU on the push. Sarai to the corner. Whelan to the basket. Up and under. No, it wouldn't go down. McWhorter grabs the defensive rebound out to Kimbrough. Cochran getting off the bench, coming back in for Georgetown, Kentucky. So spread the court with 6:15 to play. 74-66. Tigers by 8. Won the whole thing in 2013, trying to get back in 2016. Kimbrough for a 3. Bullseye! They laid off Kimbrough, then Whelan down. Contact, nothing called. Ball is last tip by Georgetown, but Kimbrough got just a little bit of an opening here at the top of the key. So we see it on replay. Now we're back to live action, but gave him that little opening. We'll come back to that, and Kimbrough just drained the 3. Jordan will check in, replacing Whelan. Sarai with the ball at the top of the key. 77-66, 5:47 to play. MNU 28-8. Georgetown, Kentucky 32-3. A spot in the national championship game on the line. Jump shot by Randall, no good. One and done, and rebounded by Darian Burns. No hurry here. Run some clock at the 5:25 mark. Run a 1-4 low, stay out of the lane if you're rooting for the Tigers. Over to Cochran, to McWhorter, gets a double team, goes up, shot is rejected. Through a double team, but McWhorter trying to get to the foul line. Jamison will check back in. Justin Jamison with 4 fouls for MNU. He'll replace Marshawn Arnold. McWhorter will throw it into Cottrell. 2-man game back outside to Kimbrough. Forced up a 3, rattling it out, but Avila gets a big offensive rebound. Cottrell along the baseline, goes up and under. His shot no good. Bodies hit the floor. Avila goes down hard, and there's going to be a foul on MNU. The foul's going to be against Gabriel Jordan. That's his 5th. He fouls out with 4:57 to play and 9 points. Jordan Whelan, the senior, will check back in. So Avila to the line to shoot 2. 9 team fouls on MNU. So it's double bonus. 18 fouls on the Tigers. Big free throws here for Avila. Up the shot line, yes. Avila with 7. 12-point margin, biggest of the game for either school. MNU led by 8 in the first half. Georgetown has dominated the second half, outscoring MNU 35-18 thus far. Second free throw good. Avila with 8, and it's a 13-point margin. Go time here if you're rooting for the Pioneers. Whelan on the left wing. Back out to Jamison, playing with 4 fouls. To Nick Sarai. McWhorter on the switch. And then recognizing it was Justin Jamison. Jamison recognized he had 6'3" Noah Cottrell on him on the switch and went in and just jammed it. He's got 12. Kimbrough out front with it. There's 4:24 to play. Cottrell on the baseline. Back out to McWhorter. Goes to work. Spin move. Wrap around left hand off the glass and good. Jamison again playing with 4 fouls, and McWhorter knew it. He has 15. 3-point shot off the mark and rebounded by Burns. I think Page forced that up a little bit. Kimbrough on the right wing. To the paint. Gets a strip from behind and a good play by Sarai. Length of the court pass. Layup up by Whelan, up and good, and immediate timeout for MNU. What a feed by Nick Sarai to find Whelan running down the court and up and in. A 30-second timeout here for MNU. MNU with 3 timeouts left. Georgetown has 3 with 3:50 to play. 81-70. Leading scorers for Mid-American Nazarene. It's been balanced. 13 for Jonas Page, 12 for Justin Jamison, 10 for Nick Sarai, 11 for Jordan Whelan. That's what this team has done all year. 4 in double figures. Nobody scoring more than 13.3 a game, and that's been Sarai. Georgetown, Kentucky. Again, Noah Cottrell with 16, 9 in the second half, 15 for McWhorter, 13 for Burns, 11 for Tony Kimbrough. Edson Avila, 8 off the bench. That's been big. 8 for Troy Stewart. 11 off the bench for Jordan Whelan for MNU. Full court press in backcourt. Cottrell gets it to Burns, back to Cottrell. He'll walk it up, 3:45 to play. MNU fouls. Georgetown shoots double bonus. The next foul, MNU would still be in the 1-and-1 if Georgetown fouls. They've got 18 fouls. Cottrell in front of us, the left-handed dribble, centers the basketball, and then crossover, 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. McWhorter gets the offensive rebound, and he's going to be fouled. If that's on Jamison, that's his 5th. DeAndre McWhorter getting it done on the offensive end. He might just have fouled out Jamison. Let's take a look at that last play. That's just McWhorter going after it and then fouled by Jamison. Jamison fouls out. The second player to foul out for the Pioneers. Gabriel Jordan fouled out. So now McWhorter goes to the line to shoot a pair. Marshawn Arnold will check in for Rocky Lamar's Pioneers with 3:20 to play, 81-70. McWhorter hits it. 16 for the 72% free throw shooter, a double-double. 17.9 points a game this season, 9.9. That's close enough for me. McWhorter has 12 rebounds to go along with 17 points now. 13-point margin. Pioneers got to be in a hurry. Wheeler to the baseline, to the basket. Off the glass, wouldn't go, and they're going to have a foul inside. That's going to go against, looks like Stewart. Troy Stewart, his fourth. Team foul number 9, or did they get that on a shooting foul? 1-1. 1-1, and nobody's underneath the basket for MNU. It's Arnold, 1-1, free throw up, good. Didn't matter. Arnold rated, he's got 7. Second throw by Arnold, 83-71, 3:09 to play. Free throw up, good. Arnold's got 8. Again, full court pressure. Now they kind of back off. To Kimbrough. Now they come up and attack. Kimbrough to the middle of the court to Burns. Over to Stewart. To Kimbrough. Back to Stewart. No hurry here. Stewart to the basket. Gives it off to McWhorter. Goes up. Can't get the money to go. Tip try no good. McWhorter gets it. Fight for the ball. Then Sarai's got it. Here comes MNU on the push. Sarai to Whelan. Shot up. Count it. He's fouled. Couple of point-blank misses on the offensive end for Georgetown. Cottrell, that's his 4th. The bucket counted for Whelan. He's got 13 and can make it an 8-point game if he hits the free throw. Free throw up? Yes. Whelan with 14, 2:45 to play, an 8-point game. Tigers want to run some clock here. And then stepping out of bounds is Kimbrough. Contact right in front of us here. No foul called. They said Tony Kimbrough just stepped out of bounds. So now MNU can make it a 6 or a 5-point lead. Page for 3. No, wouldn't go. Tip out by Randall. Another opportunity for a second chance point. Sarai to the basket. Fadeaway shot, yes! Nick Sarai. He's got 12. Here come the Pioneers. The fans are up on their feet. Cheering the local school from Olathe, Kansas on. It's a 5-0 run here to make it 83-77 with 2:18 to play. Give credit there to Justin Randall for tipping that miss for Page, who maybe shot it a little bit early. Forced up a 3, but Randall kept it alive. And the senior, Nick Sarai, knew what to do with it. Finished it. Up and good, and it's a 6-point game. The winner has a date in the national championship game tomorrow night. They'll face Mid-America Christian University out of Oklahoma City, representing the Sooner Athletic Conference. Gilbert checking in, getting the free throw shooters in. This game may come down to who can hit charity tosses. Right now, MNU 14-24, only 58.3%. Where Georgetown, Kentucky, 23 of 32 for 72%. Jamison really struggled at the line. He is fouled out of the game, but he was just 4 for 10 from the free throw line. So it's Page, Sarai, Arnold, Randall, Whalen for MNU, Gilbert, Cottrell, Kimbrough, Stewart, and McWhorter for Georgetown. There's that last ball fake, rebound, up and good. There's DeAndre McWhorter. He is a force inside. MNU fans on their feet chanting MNU. Kimbrough trying to get it in. It gets to McWhorter, back to Kimbrough, up to Stewart. Across the timeline. Georgetown's looking for a bucket here, but they're looking for something inside the paint, get to the line, and get to the free throw line. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 2:05 in the game clock. Stewart's got it out front, picked up by Whalen. Trying to get it to Cottrell. Stewart keeps it. Throws it inside to McWhorter. McWhorter goes to work. Left-handed jump hook. Couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Goes up. Gets it blocked. They're going to call a foul. Great effort inside for the senior, DeAndre McWhorter. Look at the effort here by McWhorter. Not clear exactly who they called that last foul on Jordan Whalen, his second. McWhorter does that little shimmy. Up, yes. Jordan Green will check in. Little defense for offense. Gilbert will check out. 84-77, minute 48 to play. McWhorter up, yes. 19 for the senior. Sarai in a hurry, 8-point lead for Georgetown. Minute 43 left. Second half. Second game in the Fab Four. Whelan's got it. Picked up by Cottrell. Trying to get Randall open. Swings it over to Sarai. Dumps it in to Arnold. Goes to work. His shot no good. Ball high in the air. McWhorter, who touched it last. McWhorter couldn't get it with both hands. Slips out of his fingers along the baseline. MNU with just one timeout remaining. Georgetown has 3. 85-77. Tigers by 8. Trying to hang on. Randall, pull-up jump shot. Baseline, buries it. Randall with 10. Inbound to Cottrell, 85-79. MNU looking to trap. Gets it up to Burns. Over to Green. Back to Cottrell. 20 on the shot clock, minute 9 on the game clock. Cottrell over to Green. Back to Cottrell. No doubt about it. Looking for a drive to the basket. Picked up by Sarai. Love that matchup of these two outstanding seniors. Cottrell spin move. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Cottrell goes to work. Kimbrough 3 from the wing. Couldn't get it to go. Tip try no good. Rebounded by Whelan. Up the court to Sarai. To Randall to the basket. Up and good. Justin Randall scores. 85-81 in the last timeout called by Rocky Lamar and MNU. Take a look at that last basket. Georgetown did not get a good shot off and then did not get back on defense. MNU took it down, textbook, down the sideline. Randall ran to the spot, got the ball, laid it up and in. 85-81, MNU out of timeouts. Both teams are in the double bonus with 44.9 seconds left. This game pretty much mirrors Georgetown's second round game against Arizona Christian. Georgetown led 15 with 8 minutes left in that game, and Arizona Christian came roaring back and had 2 balls to tie it. One was waved off on an offensive player control foul, and the last 2 of the game, folks, literally laid on the rim and fell off. And Georgetown got the 2-point win. MNU is trying to get back into this game, which they have, trailing by 4. But they're going to need to stop and look for a possible turnover. What a Fab Four we've had for you tonight. In the first game, Mid-America Christian University led big, trailed late, and came back and won at 93-89. Gilbert's checked in for Green. Free throw shooters are on the court here for Georgetown, Kentucky. Kimbrough can run baseline. Looks like it's man-to-man pressure, full court. We've been following college basketball. Anything can happen late. Kimbrough needs to get it in. Does to Gilbert. Back to Kimbrough. Up the court. He's fouled in backcourt before he can get it to Cochran. 42.2 seconds left. Now Kimbrough will come down to shoot two. That's Sarai. His second. Again, MNU is out of timeouts, and Chris Briggs, the fifth-year coach for Georgetown, will go defense for offense as Burns and Green are getting ready to check back in. Big free throws here for Kimbrough. Up, off the back of the rim. Gilbert and Stewart will take a seat. Burns, as I mentioned, Burns and Green are in. It's a two-possession game, 85-81, the left-hander. Up the free throw line and hits it. Kimbrough with 12, 86-81. Big possession here for Sarai. Comes down with it. To Randall, around the perimeter to Whelan. Picked up there by Cottrell. Sarai, top of the key. Trying to get it to Page, open for a three. Goes to the basket. Teardrop inside, score. Page scores. He's got 15. Full court pressure, then timed out by Kimbrough. 27.5 seconds left, 86-83. The teardrop for Jonas Page. Let's take a look at that last drive. MNU took their time, got the shot they wanted. On the dribble drive, with the left hand to the middle of the paint. Some contact, switch from left to right as he went across the paint, put the teardrop in and scored it. 86-83, 27.5 seconds left. Second half action. What a game we've had here tonight. What a Fab Four, the NAIA National Championships. So now Georgetown has 2 timeouts remaining. MNU, again, they're out of timeouts. The hardest part of this is getting the ball in bounds. You've got to get the ball in. As I mentioned a couple minutes ago, if you've been following college basketball being played around the country, late leads have been teams have overtaken teams. And not being able to get the ball in bounds has led to a lot of comebacks. MNU is trying to duplicate that here in the second game of the Fab Four tonight. With 27.5 seconds left, 86-83. Tigers trying to get back to the title game, which they won over Seguin, Texas back in 2013. No team has made more consecutive appearances. No team has won more games than Georgetown, Kentucky in the national championships. Kimbrough will throw it in, man-to-man. Gilbert's back in, along with Stewart, free throw shooters. 86-83, a one-possession game. Kimbrough runs baseline, gets it into Cottrell, and he's fouled in backcourt immediately by Whelan. That'll be his third, and a two-shot opportunity here for Cottrell. Cale Brubaker will check in, another three-point shooter, and then off the bench is Burns and Green, 2 defenders for Georgetown, Kentucky. Noah Cochran, the outstanding senior. 2 shots. He struggled a little bit at the line tonight and drains this one though. Cottrell was just 4 for 7 before that free throw. That makes it 5 for 8 and makes it a 2-possession game with 26.5 seconds left. Cottrell can extend the lead to 5. Free throw up the line and drained it. 18 points. Into Sarai, here comes MNU across the midcourt stripe. MNU needs to score in this position. Page, long-range 3, rattles in and out, and Kimbrough gets the rebound. He's fouled in backcourt with 16.5 seconds left. Page got the look that Rocky Lamar wanted. The shot would not go in. With 16.5 seconds left, the shot clock is turned off. Now Tony Kimbrough has an opportunity to get his team a lot closer to a date in the national championship. 88-83, 16.5 seconds left. Kimbrough, 1 for 2 his last time up. Free throw up, and it rattles out. Bucket here will make it a 2-possession game at 6-point lead. Looks over his head coach in kind of disbelief. Hey, I missed that one, coach. Here comes Kimbrough. Second opportunity, yes. Kimbrough with 13. Sarai needs to hurry. 14 seconds. Sarai to the basket. To the rim. Shot no good. Tip try. McWhorter rips down to rebound. He's fouled, and that should do it. DeAndre McWhorter got the rebound off the miss by Nick Sarai. And with 9.5 seconds left, Georgetown, Kentucky can feel it. To the line is DeAndre McWhorter. 19 points. $14 rebounds. McWhorter up the line, missed it. Still a two-possession game here. Free throw up, and this one rattles in. McWhorter with 20. Sarai across the midcourt stripe. Gives it over to Page. They need to hurry. Page, a three-point shot. Up, no good. Tip out, and that's going to do it. Georgetown, Kentucky will join Mid-America Christian University in the national championship game. A 90-83 win over Mid-America Nazarene University in a classic. Trailing 48-43 at halftime. Georgetown outscores MNU 47-35 in the second half to advance to the national championship game at 7 o'clock. Scheduled tip-off Central Standard Time tomorrow night here at Municipal Auditorium. Take you through some of the leading scores here. First of all, for Mid-America Nazarene, again, balanced scoring for Rocky Lamar's team. 15 for Dennis Page to lead the Pioneers, 14 for Jordan Whelan, 12 apiece for Randall, Jameson, and Sarai. Sarai, the outstanding point guard for the Pioneers, playing in his last collegiate game tonight. For the Tigers, DeAndre McWhorter with 20. Noah Cottrell had 18. Staying out of foul trouble the second half. 13 for Darian Burns, 13 for Tony Kimbrough, and 8 apiece for Troy Stewart and Edson Avila. So, Georgetown, Kentucky will play at Mid-America Christian University tomorrow for the national championship here at historic Municipal Auditorium. Folks, you've been listening to live broadcast of the Buffalo Fun's NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship Fab 4 from Kansas City, Missouri. Brought to you by the NAIA and Stretch Internet. From Municipal Auditorium, I'm Mark Miller. Good night, everybody.